this class I'll be teaching you how to make this particular peplum. Okay, it's actually an asymmetric peplum. And before we go ahead to do that, we are going to have a little calculation. I'm working with waist 36, and this 36, because there is a pleating allowance, I'll be using the whole 36 for one side and 36 on the other side, but my waist is 36. Just follow this instruction, you understand what I'm doing here. So just quickly add your zip allowance of 2 inches, and if I do that, I'll have 38 inches. This 38 now, I'm going to divide it by 3.14, half a circle for the whole of the waist. But because it has splitting, I will do the whole of whatever I get here. The circle half a circle I have, I'll split it on one side and another one on one side. Of course, you see how we are going to achieve that. So if I divide 38 by 14, I have about 11.5 or thereabout. So you can just do the calculation. So now I'm going to work on my pepper, because I'm not actually making a dress with such peplum. But whatever I do on pepper here, I believe you also can achieve same results. So my pepper, I'm going to place it in a way that I'll be able to get the 2 circles. So I just want to place this on fold and place it on another fold. So at the end of the day, I'm going to cut out the half circle. So if you are working on fabric right here, you can place your 2 yards of fabric on fold and unfold. Then take the measurements of it on this edge, as I'm doing right here. So just pretend this is your fabric. If you're working with 2 yards, just fold it in and fold another one. So that radius of 11 inches, I'm going to measure it right here. So you can see what I have on my whole pepper is 10 inches. So I just pretend having this 11 inches. I'll pretend having it at 3 inches as my radius. So I'll be able to show you how to work on this. So 3 inches, I'll go ahead 3 inches like this, like that. Then we are going to have the length of this. Normally, if you are working on this peplum, you are going to add extra length. Normal peplum length is 8 inches, but I'm going to add extra 3 inches because later we'll also shape it back to the 8 inches. So we have 3 inches on the pointed edge. You understand what I mean? So if you are measuring 8 inches, let me assume 4 is my 8 inches, and what I have here is my 3 inches. On your fabric, 8 inches, and add extra 3 inches, that is 11 inches. So I'm going to measure everything I have right here. I'll take it around as usual. Of course, you know how we go about our peplum. So I'm just taking what I have here, 6 3/4. I'll take 6 3/4 around, 6 3/4 around. I believe you understand this. So it's very simple to make this peplum if you follow this instruction. So now I'm cutting out this. I'm going to cut it, as you can see right here. So I'm cutting half a circle 2 times of half a circle. All right, so if I've done that, this is what you are expected to have, okay, using the same way. So you can see this is half a circle, half a circle. So now I will use this as my center front. So I'll call this my center front. I'll call this my center front. So if you remember, I told you to add extra 3 inches. That is to make this part longer, okay, to make it longer for that pointed edge. So now this is center front, and this is center back. That is how it should be. Okay, so since I'm working on paper, you might not really appreciate this tutorial, but if you just follow this, you'll be able to get what I'm doing. So now I'm going to shape this before we pleat. Okay, we'll be shaping it right here now. So right now I need you to pay attention to see how this is shaping. If you remember when we did this, I measured 8 inches, which I told you is normal peplum width, and I added extra 3 inches. So now we are doing everything now. I will fold my peplum, one of it by 2, and I'll make a mark. Okay, for this one that will have that design, I'll make a mark. So this is what I will do for one of it, the one on the right hand side as you are seeing there on the thumbnail. I'll go ahead and measure my normal 8 inches size of peplum, which we know. So once I get here, I will do what? I will shaping it with my tailor's chalk this way. Then I will divide what I have between here and here by 2 again. So this is how I'll do it. On my fabric, I will do like this. Okay. So once I make that crease line, I'll also make a line this way. On this line, I'll measure my 8 inches again. Okay. Then I'll step down by 1 inch on it. So I'll start doing this. Can you see? From there, I'll start. I might even step down by 1.5. So making sure I connect it this way. That is it for the right side. So I'll just go ahead and do this. I'll just go ahead and do this because that part is actually longer and pointy. So I'll go ahead and cut off this extra and take it away. So you can see here is actually longer. So by the time we start pleating this, it's a kissing pleat anyway. By the time you start kissing it and pleating it, can you see? So you start having that result we are having there. So because I'm working on paper, I wouldn't make much pleat. But if you are working on your main fabric, please, you can also make more pleats. So let me leave it at this and go to this. So for this, I will just go ahead and mark my 8 inches all around. So I'll just measure from here my 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches. So I will go ahead and do what? And cut it out. So I'll cut it out and this one will just go. So if you don't want to waste your fabric, you can join peppers and do this, then place on your fabric. So this is it, and this is the center front, and this is also that center front I told you about. Can you see? So it has to be the same length with this. So by the time I split it now, this is what I'll be having. So it's all about the way it's shaped. That is exactly what gives that result. It's all about the way it's shaped. So now you can see what I have right here. Can you see? I just pretended I've splitted it. So next, I will go in from this side. I'll go in by like 1.5 inch, which I will just use 1 inch or 2 inches. You know I'm working on paper. And you pick this on top this way. Okay. Stitch to that point. Can you see? You will stitch to that point. So I'll just secure it with my pin now. So what I'm just showing you is how you are going to stitch this to your dress, okay, to your waist. Can you see? So by the time you are done splitting it this way, you can see what this place looks like. So if you have splitted it this way, that's why I said you can also do this on paper, okay. So you can follow this line because it has to be uniform. You can follow this line. So I prefer to do this on paper, so I will have exactly the shape I want. So you can see what I'm doing right here. So it won't take you anything to join peppers and make this. So once you place it on fabric and stitch, you'll be sure of what we are doing. So this is the peplum, and it's going to sit at the center front, while the rest of it will go to the back. So thank you very much for coming to this tutorial once again. If you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you once again. See you in the next class. Bye.